Hey everybody, welcome back to Jersey Boys Outdoors. This is our May 15th fishing report for the Jersey Shore.
Fish contest.
Fish contest. Okay, don't forget, we have our largest fluke contest going on right now. Largest fluke caught in the month of May sent to us on a tape measure, right? We have to see the measurement. Right?
Yep. On it, or the tape's got to be on the fish got to be on top tape, and then it's got to be sent to us. Caught in New Jersey. Fluke.
Yeah, here we are,
Right
almost 10, 11 days into the fluke season. So,
yeah,
and there have been some good fluke caught already. So I think we're going to have probably our first entry for the contest today, is from what I hear, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, pretty much, unless you've been living under a rock for the past week, you've noticed that there's been many fluke caught, and some giant fluke at that. I mean, unless you have no social media, don't talk to anybody, or just I don't know. You live in Illinois, like, you got to know that the fluke are out there right now, and they're out there in a big way.
Yeah,
ready to get the report?
Yeah,
talk about where they're at.
Yeah.
All right. So Ronaldo Mole was one of the first of many guys sending in multiple limited out days. He was fishing the Belmar and Toms River area using gulp grubs. He was able to limit out twice, catching a couple fatties over 20 inches, and his buddy Jack was able to land this monster 20-incher. Ronaldo said they also caught a ton of shorts. Then I have Andrew Holla, who was able to get out with his dad on the Manasquan River. They caught, as a boat. I have written it here. They caught 18 keepers, but as a boat, they caught 18 keepers, with the biggest being over 5 pounds. They were using 3/4 to 1 ounce jigs with fish bites and gulp grubs. Andrew said that the fish were smoking the fish bites all day. So, I mean, hey, listen, maybe that's something that we don't see necessarily very often. The fish bites, usually more that gulp grub, but maybe fish bites is something that you guys want to check out. We got John Mee, was fishing our neck of the woods, the Great Bay, when he was able to land some giants. He also limited out on 2 different occasions. His first trip, he caught a 23, a 22, and a 20, and then had to throw back another 20. So, talk about a good day there. His second trip, he landed a 22 and 2 19s, and there are also some shorts mixed in there. And then this 23-incher here caught on his first day has John taking the lead for our largest fluke contest for the month of May. John was using a combination of a minnow and a 5-inch chartreuse gulp on a 1/2 ounce bucktail with a teaser. So not only congratulations to John for taking the lead with that 23-incher, but also great report on the what you're sending us there with the what you're using. So minnows, fishing a Great Bay, minnows and chartreuse gulp right now on 1/2 ounce bucktail. Then finally, I have Rob from RA Outdoors on YouTube. He was fishing the surf of Seaside Park, and he said that the gator blues have arrived and the stripers are still there also. So if you guys don't like catching fluke for whatever reason, you can go up to Seaside Park and catch some gator blues and some stripers as well.
All right, well, I have Carl Hardman. He shared this report from the American Anglers. Carl, Al, Craig were surf fishing LBI. Al and Carl landed 2 nice stripers at 34 and 36 inches. They were both using clams, and then Craig landed this 20-inch bluefish using mullet. Chris DeVito with Bougie Baits shared 2 reports with us. First, we have Andrew with a 47-inch striper. That's a pretty nice striper he pulled out using a Bougie Bait 8-inch pink super fluke. I think it's the second time that the pink super fluke has landed a striper. Now, we'll have to talk to Chris. Is that 4 stripers?
Yeah, it's got to be. That's got to be. And that's putting in some work, too, man. That's catching. I think last week caught a monster, too, didn't it?
It did. It did. Yep. And then we have Chris. He shared this report from Dean with this monster sand shark he caught on a 6-inch Kraken. Brian Valentine shared this report from his sons and their friends who went out on a boat in Shark River. They caught
a lot of fish.
They caught 30 fish and 9 keepers. They only caught 6 of them, or kept 6 of the keepers. The largest fish being 25 inches. They were using gulp tipped with squid. I think that would have taken a lead had they put a tape measure on it.
So I had a 24-incher also, but these guys aren't sending tape measure.
Yeah, got to put tape measure on it.
John Mee was the one guy who sent a tape measure with it. And
either way, 30 fish on one outing. Like that's like you just don't stop reeling them in at that point. It's just one after the other.
That's awesome. I was saying Isaac before we started filming, like, what a difference a week can make. I mean, last week it was like, oh man, nothing's happening, and now all of a sudden it's like, holy smokes, the floodgates have opened and fluke are everywhere.
Well, then we have Carl Chen. I love Carl Chen. He's fished almost every weekend.
Always.
He was out fluking on Sunday using white and pink shine gulp with squid strip. and didn't land any fluke. We were kind of both amazed by that. With all the fluke reports we've been getting, Carl didn't get anything, but he didn't go. He wasn't skunked. He got a couple sea bass and tog.
Well, listen, they don't call it fishing for nothing, right?
I know,
you are fishing, so it's not a guarantee. There's no guarantee in there.
But I can guarantee you, Carlton, he will catch his limit of fish this season. He is quite the fisherman. He gets out there all the time. All right, Captain Andy with Riptide Bait and Tackle. He shared several reports from Brigantine. There's a lot going on down there. First, we have Carl with this 4.1 pound fluke. He landed on gulp. We have Lee and Bob with a couple of keepers they caught using minnows. Then we have Hunter, who went out on a boat Monday night and limited out using gulp. And then there's still stripers in the surf around Brigantine. And we have Steve. Here he landed this striper using a Riptide rodder. Also, everything apparently Brigantine likes it if it's Riptide branded.
It's got to be. If it doesn't come from
gulp,
Riptide,
minnows, clams, Riptide seems to be the bait of choice.
I was going to say non-Riptide baits get spit out. So, and that's also that Carl was not Carl Chen or Carl Hartman.
That was the third Carl.
We're going to start nicknaming all you guys.
All right.
Carls.
And finally, I have Tommy Venom, who said it has been a rough start to his 2025 fishing season. A lot going on, busy with work and schedule, and finally got out on the water the other day with his buddy Mark, and they were able to get a 2-man limit of fluke. So that right there is a good day on the water. Hopefully a turnaround to his 2025 fishing
Stay
season.
at it. Don't give up.
He will.
You can. I just say you got to break that new boat in, Tommy. That's all. You just got to get that new smell off of it, get worn in, and then all of a sudden the fish will start jumping in the boat.
All right.
That's it.
That's it, guys. Well, hey, guys, make sure you send us your report. Send them in, tape measure, enter the contest, and that. Good luck on the water.
See you next week.